Hello folks, and welcome to another edition of the Movie Mad channel. Oh, my computer's not even on. Better turn that on, eh? Right. Today, I have got some pickups. And I picked these up over the course of the last month. And I thought I didn't have that many pickups. But it turns out I do. Turns out that I do. Have a few. One or two, that is. What are these ones up here sitting up here? Oh, these are ones I failed to put away. Right. So, we shall, without further ado, see what I picked up. That's the full premise of the video, I suppose. Right, so, my chair feels weird. It feels awfully low. It is. Has James been sitting on this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought so. That's better. Am I still in shot?
Yeah.
Good. That's fine. So, I went out to the charity shops yesterday, and as usual, the selection's getting worse and worse, but I did find a few things, so I'll show you what I got first. So, first of all, I picked up the complete series of Rome from Shelter on DVD. This is a series I've never watched. You'll find that extremely surprising.
Don't think so.
But I actually found it in another charity shop on Blu-ray, and I paid £2 for it, and so I've kept that. But the reason I picked up Rome on DVD is paid £3, it trades for £5, so I'm going to trade it in. So a lot of people think Rome's pretty good, so it is on my list to watch up there somewhere, and I will get to it eventually. But for the purposes of that one, that was just to trade in. Now, my complete collection videos have sort of come to a dramatic halt, and I don't think I'm going to get them finished before Christmas, is the truth of the matter, which is going to be a bit weird. But I'm pretty sure I have these two films, but I'm not sure I have them in 3D. So I thought, when I was at the charity shop, these trade in for £2 and cost £2, so I thought, you know what? Why not trade it in? Why not pick it up? And if I have got it at home, trade it in. Well, that sort of solves that, because this isn't the right movie that's in there. Immortals is in here instead. How did I not see that? Immortals, from the producers of 300 with Henry Cavill.
I think I've seen it.
And Wrath of the Titans 3D. Well, it shows you know what, I looked at the front and I looked at the side, but how did I not spot that? Well, I've not got Immortals. I've definitely not got Immortals. I'm going to see if I've got Clash of the Titans 3D. I might do, I might not. Wait and see. Oh well. Shows I should pay more close attention. Yeah. But there you go, I didn't. Also, I picked up this. I thought, I don't have this on Blu-ray. Will I take it, will I not? And I took it, and it was, you know what, I've watched it, but it's not a Christmas movie I watch over and over again. The Polar Express with Tom Hanks. It is a good movie, but it's just not one I really rewatch. But for £2, it trades for £2, and also it costs £6. So I thought, you know what, I'm in there. Will I save again? Why not? I'll take it. Case is a bit sticky though, I can feel it. I'm going to change that out. And the last one I picked up in the charity shop was Ladybird. I have seen this about, but I have no idea what it's about. Looks like a story about a girl and her mum trying to survive in America. So I took that one. A lot of people have said to me this is a good film as well. So, pick that one up. So that is the ones I picked up at the charity shop. You've probably seen my previous video of me going into CX, etc. But when I was at an event in Glasgow, I took the opportunity to go to the CX in Union Street because it's the busiest one and the biggest one in Scotland apparently. But it's usually got upstairs as well. But upstairs was shut off for staff only. Don't know why that is. But I did manage to pick up a couple of things while I was there. So we'll see what I got. These aren't all in order. So I'll need to sort them out. So let's have a look. So first of all, I picked up The Mission with Robert De Niro. £15, I thought. That's quite an expensive one for a premium one. But it is vouchers. And I had a look. And I couldn't see it on HMV's website. And I'm like, if I'm going to catch up with Alan Kermit's Ghost, never going to happen. I was in HMV yesterday and I was looking at all the premium collections and there was like 8 rows of them. And I'm like, I've only got 2 on each row. It cost me like an absolute fortune to even catch up with it. And that was only 80 of them. There's 150 and I've got like maybe 20, 21. So if I see an out of print one and it's there in the shop, I'm going to take it, and that's why I done it, because it was vouchers. So The Mission, 1986 Blu-ray and DVD, and it is a powerful epic about a man and his sword. Oh, Jeremy Irons is in this as well. So yes, so you, as you see, nice case, as usual, as all the premiums are. It did come with the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the art cards are still sealed. And this is number 15. I've noticed that the lower numbers seem to be harder to get lately. So I thought may as well pick that up while I can. I watched V for Vendetta the other night there, and I always thought I didn't like this movie. I've watched it once or twice and I'm like, nah, I didn't like it. But actually, the third time I thought, I've got this one. Well, very good. My camera just flew off my stand.
We have ghosties.
I don't know how that happened.
Ghostbusters.
Don't know how that happened, but that is not good on a brand new phone for that to happen.
Call the Ghostbusters.
It's never done that before for a while, or for ages. Well, there we go. Right, I'm leaving that in. Let's get back to what I was talking about. So, I was saying about V for Vendetta, and I actually enjoyed it a lot more. And I thought, oh, I'll get it. And they had V for Vendetta for £6 in the CEX at Union Street. I picked it up, but right next to it, they had a double of V for Vendetta, 2-film collection, and Constantine. Not sure why those two goes together, but Constantine's a great film. Again, I think I might have that in my collection, Constantine, already on Blu-ray. If I don't, then that's great. I'll trade it in because I've got a nice 2-pack here. So, V for Vendetta and Constantine. Constantine is underrated in my opinion. I really like Constantine.
He wants to make another one.
I think it's a really good film. You will have seen from my other video, if you've watched it, the Midway that I picked up from Amazon. Great movie. And I didn't know that this was... I've watched this a few times, but I didn't know it was interlaced with real footage from the war. And I watched those real footage footage and I'm thinking, you know how this is a remastered version? Or maybe you don't, it's a remastered version. I was thinking, some of these shots are great, but then I realised they are actually real footage from the war. So how could they fix those? They can't. So, there we go. So I picked that one up and I showed this in the video, but it's got a nice reversible sleeve and a booklet. So very happy to get that one. Now I was at the counter at CEX in Union Street. I'd spent about £50 or £60 on my vouchers, and this was up at the back, and I thought, this is what I thought. Do I want this in my collection? I do want this in my collection, 100%. Do I want to pay the money that's on offer in the shops? No, I don't. But if I get it for vouchers, you know, with my trading in, it's probably costing me about half of what the sticker price is. So I took it, and that is the Lord of the Rings 4Ks with the extended versions as well, theatrical and extended films. And I thought, while I'm there, it's not in my CEX, let's just take it, and I'm very happy to do that. Am I going to get rid of my Lord of the Rings Nice Gold set? I actually don't think I do, because I believe that's got a lot more special features than these ones. But I'll explore that, and if it does mean that I need to get rid of it, I will. But
You heard it, folks.
I'm not. Well, it's not about getting rid of it. So I could get a good trading value for that. I think I could get 20 quid trading, and that would get me, you know, half that price back. So there you go. But I don't know.
But you heard them, folks.
Yeah. So there's been hundreds of people showing this off who've got it. I don't think you really need me to open it up and show you, but I'm going anyway. Why not? Let's have a wee look. So as you 9 discs, you get the original theatrical cut on 4K. You know what, as well? You don't actually get the Blu-rays with this. I didn't think about that. It's just the 9 disc edition, so I'm definitely not getting rid of my Blu-ray ones now.
Told you.
Because I was thinking it's 9 discs, but there's the 2 discs of the extended cut and the theatrical. Each one is 9 discs, so you don't actually get the Blu-ray. So I will not be getting rid of my Blu-rays. There you go. So I thought that was great. I also picked up a Masters of Cinema, and that is 2 Lane Blacktop. It looks like a hitchhiker movie, and it was £8, and it's always good to expand your Masters of Cinema collection. Roy has got a vast one, and so has Man vs. Film. I don't have so many, but when you see them in the CX, I tend to pick them up if I can, even though I've not seen them, because a lot of them are classics. See, I don't have to watch everything in my collection, try to justify myself here, but I do like to have the option of watching them. So I picked up 2 Lane Blacktop for £8. Came with a booklet. It's a single disc. So I thought, why not? Why not do that? There we go. They're also packed with features, always these ones. I also picked up Ransom. A subscriber said to me that this was a really good one, and he picked it up on eBay, and I seen it in the CEX, and I thought, why not take it too? Sean Connery. It's hostage negotiation, isn't it? I think he's the hostage negotiator on a plane that is being captured. Sounds like a Passenger 57 with more 70s themes. Is it 70s? Yeah, it's 1974. So for £5 again, I'll take that one. As I say, these aren't all in order, so I've got some CEX pickups and I've got some charity shop pickups. I picked this one up from the charity shop. It was Bernardo's, and it said sold as seen, and it's My Life as a Dog. I opened it up and I can see what they mean, because it only has the Blu-ray in it. But that's okay. That's okay. For £1.50, I took it, and it's a nice Arrow Academy one, and it's I think it's a coming of age film. So I was like, for £1.50, I'll take it. £1.50, I'll take it, and I might pick up the DVD at some point, or I might upgrade it and find it later on. But you know what? There you go. So I also ordered this movie, and I've seen there's a bit of controversy with these all coming out on 4K. Are these out in 4K in the UK yet, or is it just America? And that is the Mad Maxes. And I picked up the only Mad Max I don't own, which is, well, I do own it on DVD, but I don't own it on Blu-ray, and that is Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I've got the other two over there, and they're two of my most watched ones. To be fair, out of the three Mad Maxes, I prefer the Road Warrior the best. I actually prefer this over the first one, Beyond Thunderdome. What's the guy in it? Master Blaster. Yeah, with Master Blaster and his pigs. Yeah, so I actually prefer this one over the first one. But I do enjoy them all. If I was going to watch them, I'd watch them 1, 2 and 3. So, very happy to get that. I think I paid £4 for that in total on eBay. I was going to get in the entertainment stores 3 for buy 2 get 1 free. But I think I paid £4 just in total for that one, so I thought that was a good deal. Also picked up 21 with Kevin Spacey. I've seen this, but it's a long time since I've seen it. It's also got, I forgot, it's also got Morpheus in it, Lawrence Fishburne. So I picked that up, and for £1 I thought that's a pretty good deal. And it's been a while since I've seen that one, so happy with that. What else to get? I see, I've got a fair extensive amount of pickups. Oh, in the same charity shop with Life as a Dog, I found Any Given Sunday, and I remember watching this, but it's years and years and years since I've seen it. And for £1.50, I thought that's a great one. And look at the cast: Al Pacino, Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz, James Woods, Dennis Quaid, and LL Cool J. Yeah. So again, for £1.50, I thought that was a really, really good buy. So I took that as well. Right, this one I got in my own CX, and I had at the time I had about £200 of vouchers. I'm trying to justify myself here, because it was £22 paid for it. And it is George A. Romero's Knight Riders. And it's out of print. I had a look on eBay, you can't get it for any less than 20. So I thought, well, it's in my charity shop. Not my charity shop, my CEX, and I've got the vouchers to spend. Why not take it? Sometimes I get a wee bit funny like that, because is that going to sit on my shelf there for 5 years and I'll not watch it? Or is it going to be watched? Is it worth spending £22? Is it going to go back in print? Am I spending too much money on it? Will it go back to £10? These are my thought processes. But at the time, I thought it was a good deal and I took it. I still do. I don't think it's ever going to be available, again. But, these things change and 4K's come out. So, will that ever go on 4K? Might do. And if it does go on 4K, I'll just waste my money. Well, I suppose it's in my collection now. And it does have the 2 discs, as you can see. It's got the DVD and it has got the Blu-ray. It also came with a booklet, which is really nice. So I took that too. I suppose I should tell you about what it's about. It's made after the zombie classic Dawn of the Dead, and it's basically an action movie. It says there's still plenty of action, but takes the form of jousting by people wearing full medieval armour when riding motorbikes. And it's one of Ed Harris's first films. So, there you go. In the same vein, don't often see window boxes in CEX anymore, and Vamp was in it. So I took that too. I can see that this has got loads of stickers on it. I really hope the window box isn't destroyed. At school, getting into the right fraternity can be a matter of life and death. Grace Jones is in it. Richard Wake. And again, it came with a booklet. It's quite good. Most of the ones on CX have been coming with the booklets lately. That's good. You can see the window box has got a bit of sticker residue on it. I'm going to have to sort that out. There we go. So, I have 3 more pickups to go. What else did I get? I got a Mel Gibson movie that I've never heard of called The River. And it's clearly just after Mad Max he's in this one. Or just before. And it's Mel Gibson and Sissy Spacek. Let's begin again. Mel Gibson and Sissy Spacek star as Tom and May Garvey, struggling Tennessee farmers constantly one step away from foreclosing. The farm sits next to a river that both nourishes their land and constantly threatens to overflow its bank and destroy their crops. So it's like struggling farmers movie with a river disaster. And I thought, I've never ever seen this. I'm a fan of Mel Gibson, so we'll take it. And I did. And there was one more Arrow release, and I'm pretty sure by the looks of it, it should have a window box, but it doesn't. And that is Deadly Blessings from 1981. Again, it does come with a booklet, DVD and Blu-ray. And this is from Wes Craven. A rural tale of mistrust and bloody murder from the director of Last South on the Left. So actually, I'm pretty pleased overall with my purchases that I've made in the last little while. There's one more. And I'm really happy to have this. And here it is. It's the Superman 5 disc set from 1, 2, 3 and 4, The Quest for Peace and Superman Returns. Quest for Peace, I've seen John Flickster and Chris Lickman's Hilariosity review on that, and sometimes I wish I didn't watch it on it, because sometimes it ruins things for you. Like showing all the same shots being used, all the things for that. But you sometimes didn't think about that when you're watching the film. But the reason I got this set is that I really like Superman 3. The one with Richard Pryor in it, and where he builds that big computer. I remember this used to scare me as a kid, when the lady gets trapped with the computer and all the circuits get attached to her and she turns into the robot. And I've always wanted to have that on Blu-ray, and I've just never got round to it. So this set was £7.88, and that gives you all the movies plus Superman Returns and the one I really wanted. So I'm very happy with that. I've got Superman, the original one, and a single one, but I could probably just trade that in now, can't I? Superman the original, Superman 2, and I'm presuming that's Superman 3, and these ones here. And then Superman 4, Quest for Peace. And Superman Returns. Superman Returns isn't a terrible movie, but I think it could have been done better. And Man of Steel's pretty good as well. So yes, very happy to have that. So that is all my pickups that I've got. What's your thoughts? Any movies on there? I've expanded my collection by 20 movies in a month. If you do that every month, okay, it's at 120 a year. I think I need to keep track of it a bit more. But I don't think this is all I bought in a month, but we'll soon see. So I appreciate you watching the video. If you have got to the end, then let me know. If there is any of the movies in there that you like, or you've got any comments on any of the things I bought, or any things I shouldn't have bought, let me know. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs up anyway. So I shall catch you next time, guys, for another edition of the Movie Man channel. If I can stand up now with it breaking it. Oh, yes.